First, I present you with a poem. What happened to the world? Your hand used to tremble at the touch of my skin. My lips would meet yours and drown away our sin. Your eyes locked in mine and our bodies became one. So close to a perfect ending, our worlds collide and become undone. The weight of your body moving with mine, the spark and the rapture of a passion so sublime. The sweat on our brows, our hearts beating in time. Our lifelong love together for that brief moment seems a crime. Our souls enveloped and our bodies intertwined. Your love showered upon me, a love just like mine. It's very rare these days that people can connect with a deep and passionate love. I've seen many people settle. I've seen a lot of people fall out of love. I've seen heartaches. I've seen heartbreaks. I've seen jealousy rule the very beasts within us. And I sit here and wonder why. When? When did it all change? The love in fairy tales. The love we dreamed of when we were so young. The very dreams we thought would find us in a world so torn. What happened to the fantasy of a prince saving the day? The chivalry of men? Or the elegant substance that women were so proud to be made of? I understand as time goes on, things change. People change, society changes, fashion changes. But what of our dreams? Our passions? The way we live has grown so fast, changed so much. So many people in society today live one day at a time. No thought, just a yearning for what they believe they are working their way towards, and in doing so leave the world they once wished for behind. When is the day we realise that all you do need is love? Everything else in your life will continue around you, and you'll find ways to make do, just as your parents did. We have choices, and although I know many of you love the life you live, does it once compare to that dream that you had, that you once dreamed? In fact, do you dare to dream that now? Is it as possible as it was when you had the imagination of a child or the yearning of a teenager? And who's to blame? Is it society? Or is it our own lack of thought and imagination that a lot of us stay ruled by the world around us? Have we all experienced love before, or do we now accept that it is near impossible to find? I've experienced it, and in doing so, the world around me was brought into a complete new light. I now know how to live and how to connect with my passion again, even if I am alone. A rarity, I know, these days. And although it is tough sometimes, there are so many things I'm passionate about in my life that it just drives my love of my imagination, the love of everything that is possible. Do we believe everything happens for a reason? If yes, why has the world turned from one sin to another? Through time, vanity, greed, lust, envy. Envy, that one sin that we all fall prey to at least once in our lives. That sin that has the ability to hurt so many around you. Those dearest to us. Why do we indeed allow that little green monster to rule our lives? Especially when it can hurt ourselves. turning friends against each other. It creates mind games, things that no one should be proud of. Everyone falls to one of the 7 sins eventually, but it is up to us as to how we handle it and make things right again, lest we always live with the guilt. And remember that one time that you fell to one of the plagues that takes residence in your subconscious and indeed your consciousness. Tell me, when do we remember? When do we remember the passion of us as a child? Our imagination? When do we remember the passion of our ancestors? When do we bring back the memories that we may not have ever lived? I just think that we all need to look at our life. You need to look at your life and just make sure that you not only love passionately, but you love courageously as well. This is Rogue, over and out.